Hey everybody, this is GetJesse, and this is a mag audio commentary. Today we are going to be talking about stealth tactics. More specifically, we are going to be talking about ninja tactics. So starting off here, I just spawned, and I see that my allies are on the left, and the enemies are right in front of me. So rather than head forward, I'm going to swing around behind them and knife them all in the back. It's always fun to do things like that, and my allies help mop them up for me. And this is a good way to start out the video because it illustrates what you want to do when you're playing in a stealthy ninja type playstyle. You'll see me hide around this rock during the course of this game, and that's because it provides very, very good cover. There's bushes and trees and stuff around me everywhere, so that means that the enemies can't really see me, and it means that since they can't see me, they're not aware that when they're pushing forward, they don't know that I'm gonna come up right behind them and knife them in the back. Now that guy right there, I didn't knife him in the back because depending on the situation, sometimes you don't want to knife people in the back. I think there was one or two enemies across the way where I'm looking right now, and if they were to see me knife him, then my cover would have been blown and they would have come to try to kill me. So that's why I shot him there, because shooting him means that there's less of a chance for them to notice me because they don't see my body out there. They don't see me knifing him. So if he just gets shot, then, there's less of a chance that they're just thinking, hey, that guy got shot. Oh well. Excuse me. So you'll notice here, I had several opportunities to kill people, and I actually probably could have taken a lot of them and survived. But in this game, my mindset is stealth. I'm trying to not let the enemies know where I am. Except for the people I kill, of course. Obviously, they know where I am. But if I don't have to let someone know where I am, and if I don't think there's a good chance I'm going to get away with the kill, then I pass on the kill. If I'm playing stealthy. If I'm not playing stealthy, then I go for kills all day. But if I'm playing stealthy, I don't want to compromise my position. I want to take advantage of the situation as long as I can. I was about to let that guy go, but then he paused. So since he paused, I went ahead and shot him. Here, I notice a red dot on my radar because he's sprinting. He's moving around. And I don't have a motion sensor, by the way. That's because he shows up on my radar because he was sprinting. And that guy's showing up on my radar because he's shooting. I don't know if you guys are aware, but because of a recent patch, now when enemies sprint, they show up on radar if they don't have a sensor jammer. And by the way, that right there, those two guys, the guy that I killed and the guy that just killed me by knifing me in the back, I believe I've killed both of them at least once or twice during the course of the game, and in this same spot too. So you have to keep in mind when you're playing like this, that if you kill the same people enough times, they're going to come looking for you. They're going to get mad or annoyed or fed up with you, and they're just going to come looking for you, and they're going to be determined. And you'll come across a few people like that. They'll just be they won't even care about the objective anymore. They'll just come straight for you because they want the revenge kill. That guy's standing out in the open with no cover, so I'm going to shoot him. And it's okay to do that right now, especially when there's a bunch of allies around. Because there's a bunch of allies around me because there's a bunch of allies around me right now, it's okay for me to shoot from my position because it's not compromising myself. There's really no reason to be stealthy right now. terrible shooting there. So this guy dug behind cover, so I'm just going to creep up here and see what he's doing. And I'm just going to walk up and knife him in the face. I didn't even sprint. I just walked up casually and knifed him in the face. Sometimes you just got to do it. That's the way you got to do it. That's what needs to be done, then you do it. Okay, so continuing on, here I am back at the rock again. I like this rock because it gives me physical cover. And it's in the middle of a bunch of bushes and stuff. So there's a guy who walked right past me, and I knife him in the back. And here I back up. This is an important part right here. Rather than moving straight, that guy was moving on the other side of the rock, and rather than me running straight for him and trying to knife him, I backed up to stay out of his vision so that he would pass me, and then I could run right behind him and knife him in the back. You don't want to be too hasty when you're trying to kill people. You want to be careful. So rather than going for, rather than rushing up to him and knifing him and him knowing that I'm trying to do that, there's a chance that he could kill me. Rather than doing that, I back off, let him pass, and then knife him in the back. So then I get the guaranteed kill. And here I am in the base. Whenever you're playing stealthy, or being a ninja, or what have you, sometimes the situation calls for you to go get out of that play style and play regularly, which is what I'm doing right now. I'm out in the open, I'm in the base, I'm defending the objective. If enough guys on your team die and the objective isn't well defended, sometimes you need to do that. Here I am back in the bushes. We've advanced a little bit. And note here, the enemies are over there, but rather than shooting at them through my allies, I throw grenades over the top of my allies' heads. Now that's an important thing I want to point out, specifically because I really get tired of getting shot in the back. If there's allies in front of you and there's enemies behind your allies, don't shoot at the enemies. Either move out of the way so you get a better angle, or do something else. Here's the end of the game. So I hope you enjoyed this. There's the score screen, and I'll see you guys next time.